My name is Sarah Tranum, and I'm Assistant Professor in the Faculty of Design. I teach several courses across the faculty. I teach a course in Industrial Design, the second year core studio, and I teach in Material Art and Design, teach Professional Practice. And then I also get the amazing opportunity to teach a course in India called Design Abroad India, where I take students and we design in rural India. And I also teach, I'm going to be teaching a new course called Creative Practices, which is a completely online course. Also teach ThinkTank. I've taught internship course, so I'm kind of across the faculty. I consider myself a design strategist. I have a background in designed objects, but I also have done work in community development and microfinance. So my practice is the combination of where design, business, and social impact come together. And so I have my own firm called TrickleUp Design. So I consult with companies that want to create new products and services, particularly those that are socially impactful, that are environmentally conscious. And increasingly, we're doing a lot of work with participatory design and using that as a way to glean insights and create innovative new products and services.
Bring on. I did participatory design when I was at Semantic in the 1990s.
Yes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, so, it's old as new again. I mean, think of the, call it human-centered design or user-centered design. It's about getting back to what people really need and listening to them and not letting a brief or a budget be the determining factor what comes out of the design process.
That's great.
Design Abroad India is a course that we piloted last year, and this is the second year. So this year I had 10 students that came and met me in India, and we were there for 3 weeks. And so one of the ways I use technology for that is that we use Canvas and a course blog to document what we're doing. It's a way for students, they're assigned to upload a post to the blog every day. Each student has a day throughout the 3 weeks. And it's a way of reflecting on what happened, documenting, sharing with family and friends at home, as well as colleagues and students here. And also as a way of, after the experience, that they can look back on it and say, that's what I did. And it's also a way of sharing, it's a participatory design project. So we're working with organizations on the ground in rural India, and our partner there, the India Study Abroad Center. So the blog also serves as a way of sharing that information with the people that we've been designing with there. So, and then we have a great archive. So I've used the blog as a way of actually creating a website. So it serves a few different purposes. It's a way of when I'm trying to get the word out about the course and get students to register or come to some of the info sessions, it's a way I can direct them. Last year we created a really great video. That's a 2-minute video that summarizes the course, and it's a great tool for students who are interested and their parents aren't sure, what is this all about? I'm letting my kid go to India. And it really summarizes nicely the experience. So, having that right on the site, as well as frequently asked questions, course details, a little bit of an overview of how the 3 weeks break down in terms of itinerary, and then the blog. So we have on here archived from the first year in May of 2013, all of our blogs and photos from the first group and our experiences in India, and then of course this year the newest group of 2014, and everything that we did there, the students' reflections, and so there's some really great writing. I know that I shared this with colleagues, and they really enjoyed learning what students are doing as it was happening. And then, of course, it serves as a really great archive of the different classes. And I'm one of the 3 faculty members that are creating completely online courses, and these will be the first all-online courses that we have in the Faculty of Design. It's a bit of a spin-off from professional practice. It's called Creative Practice, Preparing for a Changing World. And it covers all the things that students need to know about how the world is changing, how being a creative professional, this is probably one of the best times in history, really, to be a creative professional, that there are so many opportunities, but it also means you're creating your own path in a lot of ways. That you're looking at examples and people who have been successful, but ultimately that the idea of a 30-year career with one company is not the norm anymore. And so how do you navigate that? How do you think entrepreneurially, even if you work for someone else? So all the modules are going to be leading students through that, thinking about things, understanding the larger context, and then engaging in practices and projects that take them away from the computer and put them out there, even though it's an online course, so that they can start to understand how is the work that they're doing in their studios preparing them for the kind of career that they want to have, that will be thriving financially, allow them to be creative and successful. Ultimately, that's what we want here at OCAD, and I think all of us faculty, that's ideally what we want, is what we're teaching the students to be able to apply it and to make a lifelong career out of it. The students are creating pop-up stores. They're having to work in groups with people that are not people they chose, and not necessarily in the program. This is in material art design, so these are jewelers and fiber artisan designers and some ceramicists. And so they have to figure out how do they launch a 1 to 2 day store and market it and get their products together and price it and hopefully try to make some money while they're doing it. And they're having to utilize technology as a way of how do they communicate. So a lot of them are, learning, figuring out, okay, how do I use Facebook as a way of sharing information? They're using all sorts of things. We talk about social media, and they're using that as a way of promoting their very, short pop-up stores, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and all those tools that maybe they use just to connect with friends. They're figuring out how to use it to promote a business, even a one-day business. All right, so another course where I use technology, especially blogs, as a way of helping me to look at projects and in terms of grading, and also as a way of documenting what has been done, is in the ThinkTank course. It's a second-year course that's mandatory for all design students in the Faculty of Design. And so one of the things that this is a lot of group-based work, and so one of the things that the students have to do is they have to upload the project to the blog before they present it. And one of the things that is really great about it is it helps me to see their process work all in one place, and that they have to summarize it and talk about it, and then key images. So this was a great project. It was about water and the brief, and the students decided to create a game that would educate people about how to conserve water. And again, they were trying to do it in a way that wasn't preachy. It was fun, and they actually used chutes and ladders as inspiration and created a really pretty great game called Drip Slip. And so the blog covers the process work. There was a couple graphic design students on the team, as well as industrial design, a couple industrial designers and advertising students. And so this shows when they were at one of the students' house, they were figuring out how to put the game and all the pieces together, and actually filmed a short commercial that was also part of the assignment, and used one of the students' brothers, who was the younger brother, as a participant in it. And so along with all the other deliverables that are part of the project, the blog is, again, a great way of seeing all the different pieces and really being understanding the process work and how everyone came together to create the end product. So, like I said, it's great for documenting it, but then also for me when I'm grading it, it's another piece that I'm looking at along with all the other deliverables.
That's great. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Is there anything else I should show you?
I think you knocked it out of the park.
Okay, good. I want the Doris Day glow of the soft filter.
Right. I'll put some additional filters on it. So.